So in our last slide, we took some information that we learned from the book Muscles and we made it into a sentence. We didn't copy it word for word. We rewrote it. We paraphrased it. But because I paraphrased it, because I only have that information because I read this book Muscles, I've got to cite it. And you may think, Miss Pinion, this is where I don't know what to do. Do you notice that I'm doing this in Google Docs? Here's why. Google Docs now has a great citation tool to help you do citations and give credit where credit is due. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to treat this as a regular book right now, okay? This is a book, and we're going to pretend right now that we got it from the library, okay? All right, so let's go back over here to where I got the book. And here's a tip for you. If you need resources for this project, you can check out ebooks from the school library. I'm going to include a slide at the end of this presentation about how to do it. And guess what? If you want a print book, you can request one from Library Curbside Delivery, and I can have it ready for you pretty much any day of the week for pickup at the front office. It's really simple. I'll include the link for that at the end of this Nearpod too. But here's what we're going to do. Here's the book that I used, Muscles. I'm going to click on this. And here's something pretty exciting for when I use books from Destiny. Look, it has all this information about the book. So I'm going to go here. First thing it asked me for. It asked me for the author. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to look L.H. Culligan. So that's a lot easier to do than Sarkamore's, I'll tell you that right now. Whoops, I made a mistake, forgot my period. Okay, got that done. Title of the book, Muscles. Okay, now it wants the publisher. Go back over here, published. Here we go. That's the place. And this tells me this. Now here, because I'm naming something, okay, Marshall Cavendish Benchmark, okay? So we'll go here. I may have to look at that a couple times. Okay, there's that. Got that in. Now I need to know the year. Published in 2010. And I checked this before. This was not another, here I hit but by mistake. Let me get back there, edit. Okay, I checked that I did not see in another edition or volume or a DOI number for this, okay? So there it is. So I've added my source. So I can go back because I put it, and look, there's my source. So if I want to cite this, insert an in-text citation, watch. There it is. Boom, right there. All right, now the only mistake I made is I didn't have my, let's try that one more time. I'm going to put my cursor where I want it. Hover over it, cite, boom. Now I've got to replace my X with my page number. All right, so we'll have to go run back in real fast. Open that book back up. Takes it a second to load, and let's find that page where we were talking about Sarkamore's. Okay, let's see here. Let's just get over there to page 5. There we go. It was around in here. It was this page right here. It's kind of tiny, but there it is. We can see it. So the page number, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for us so we can see it. As I had a hard time doing that a while ago. Ah, there it is, page 9. Page 9 is the site. So I go here, page 9, done. Now the great thing of it is, if I add another comment, and I'm using, I give some other thing, I'll put blah, blah, blah. Okay. But pretend like I wanted to say, well, I want to use this again. I just go here and hover, cite, and put the page number. We'll pretend like this is on page 23. You see how easy that was? It's on here. We don't have to do it. So here's the trick that you do. Whenever you find the source, before you even start this point, go ahead and add the cite. Now, I know that you use your textbook as one of your cites. So I want you, as a practice, to go into a Google Doc, and I want you to add a citation source for your textbook. And then what I want you to do is you're going to screenshot that for me. And you're thinking, how do I do that, Miss Pinion? If you go down and look in the little search box on your computer for snipping tool, you're going to snip it. You're going to hit new, and you're going to snip it, and you're going to copy that, and you're going to paste it on the next slide for your open-ended questions so that I know you know what to do to cite a book. So that's your assignment right now. What I want you to do right now is I want you to go, or you can take a picture of it with your phone and insert it in, however you want to do it. But I want you to add citation source in a Google Doc. Remember, you go put your Google Doc. If you need access to Google, it is your student accessing Google from your GCS. You go to, you do student name, your student number at mygcsnc.com. Here, I'll write it right here. Student number at mygcsnc.com. Okay, easy. All right. A lot of you may have a personal Gmail. You can use that too. It doesn't matter. But I want you to go to a doc, go to tools, citations, and I want you to add a cite source, and I want it to be your textbook. Okay? Send me a picture on the next slide. All right? Next thing we're going to learn how to cite is an internet resource. I will see you a couple slides away to learn how to do that.